something that's I think it's just wow. I think it's Uncle Roger's way of saying fuyo. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mavis, and I usually make videos about tips and tricks when it comes living to the UK, and hopefully it'll be helpful for anyone who's coming to the UK for the first time, especially for students. In today's video, I'll be talking about a few words or phrases that I've picked up while living here in the UK. And if you're new and you find this enjoyable, please click the subscribe button and also like this video and share it so your friends and family will be able to learn a lot more things about the UK. So let's start. Now, the first word or phrase that I've picked up while living in the UK is "Are you alright?" or "You're alright." Now, while living in the UK, saying the word "Are you alright?" is actually a rhetorical question. Yeah, so if someone asks you, "Are you alright?" in the UK, generally you don't really have to answer, but if you do want to answer, you can just say "You're alright" again. You can just say, "Yeah, good, you're alright," just as a courtesy. So this is what I've picked up, because generally people I think it's just manners on asking people how you are, but usually that's how people will greet each other over here. The next word that I picked up would be knackered. Knackered basically means tired. So I know in Malaysia that a lot of people just say, "Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired from the job." So people over here, they use the word knackered instead. They do use the word tired as well, but they do use the word knackered more generally. So knackered is another word that I've picked up. Now the next one would be the way of telling time. So in Malaysia, this time here, we usually call it like 6:50 or 7:50. But over here, we tell the time as 10:02. So they don't usually finish the sentence. They usually just say 10:02. Yeah, but it's usually like 10:02, 10:03. So it means 10 minutes to 3 o'clock or 10 minutes to 2 o'clock. They also use 15:02, which also means 15 minutes to whatever time it's going to be. Besides saying 15:02, they also say 1:45 or 1:15. If the time is 3:15, they would then call it 3:15. So the way to tell time here, and the way that I've picked up on telling time, because people here, they tend to use 10:02 or 1:15 or 1/2. Now the way to tell time would be just say it's 4:45, so it will be 15 minutes to 5 o'clock or 4:45. Is it time to go home yet? And then they will say, "Oh no, it's just 4:45. So then you would know that it means it's 4:45. And people do say like 1/2. "Oh, what time is your lunch?" It's 1:30. So it means that the person's lunchtime is at 1:30 p.m. So it means that the person's lunch is at 1:30 p.m. I'm not sure why they don't tell time just the way it is. So it's like if it's 4:45, it's 4:45, or 3:15, it's 3:15. The way they tell time does make you think a little before you actually say the time out. So yeah, that's one thing that I've also picked up while living in the UK. So the next one is the word ring. So instead of saying, "Oh, can you call me please?" you would say, "Can you please give me a ring?" They use the word ring more regularly instead of call for some reason. But yeah, a lot more people around me would say, "Oh, please give me a ring," or just ring the person up instead of calling. Because I know in Malaysia we use the word call a lot more, but over here they use the word ring. The next word or phrase that I've picked up would be please and thank yous. Now, I know we've been taught our P's and Q's while we were young, but over here, it's just more ingrained into everyone, and they would usually end their sentences with a please or a thank you because they're just a very polite society. And I'm pretty sure that you've seen videos about how polite British people are, even in an argument or in an accident.
I'm uninjured. Let me.
Sorry.
Okay, no anger. Let's just take this calmly. Do you think that this is recording?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to turn this off now.
Stop it.
So, yeah, the please and thank yous have. I've been using them a lot more now, especially when it comes to work or even. It's just nice when you're being really nice and polite to people. So you know when people are asking you like, do you want this, and then you just say, oh yes please. So you don't really say, oh yes I want that, or yes I want. So just say, oh yes please sounds a lot more polite and nicer. And when they do serve you and you get what you want, you just say thank you, and I think it really makes someone's day. The next word that I've picked up would be cheers. Now, cheers is not the way they use the word cheers over here. It's not just like, cheers to your drink or cheers to your job. It's more of like a shorter way to say thank you. So here's your drink, sir. And then instead of saying thank you, they will also say cheers. So, and yeah, I picked up that as well. Saying cheers after getting something from people. The last one that I've picked up, the last word that I've picked up would be the motorway. In Malaysia, we call the highway, but over here, for some reason, they call it the motorway, and maybe because I'm not too sure why Malaysia called the highway. Motorway does sound a little bit more sense because the motor does use that way. But because I'm born and bred in Malaysia, because I've lived in Malaysia for the past 18-19 years, and all the time I keep hearing people saying highway, or just take the highway to KL, that would be much faster. But over here, and when they were talking to each other and saying, oh, you have to take the motorway, you have to take the A45 motorway, I was thinking, what is a motorway? And then I found out that it was actually the highway. So if you do come to the UK and you keep hearing the word motorway, just know that it is the word for highway in the UK. Now lastly is sort of like a bonus. It's not really a word that I've picked up, but it's a word that I've heard. It's sort of like a slang. I don't use this regularly, but I thought it would be fun for you guys to know. I think this is used especially around London. People in London, they would say peng. Now you might be thinking, what the hell is peng? What is peng? So peng is sort of to describe something really good or something really delicious. It's just something that's I think it's just wow. I think it's Uncle Roger's way of saying fuyo. So yeah, peng, the way they use peng is like, oh peng, this chicken is really peng. So this chicken is really good, it's really delicious. So if you hear people saying the word in UK, now you know the meaning to it. So I hope this video will be helpful to you guys, and if you do find it helpful, just click like and share, and also subscribe to my channel. It would definitely help. Don't forget to share this video so that it could help anyone who's coming to the UK. And if you guys have any other comments or questions, please leave them in the comments down below. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Tell me what you need, tell me.
place where they told